Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And some blocks. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more. That's a touchdown. So Army's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Well, hand it off. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard.
Touchdown, Army, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Auburn Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Choosing to return the punt. When he's got some space here. Touchdown, Black Knights. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Point after, up and good. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. It's the running back in the flat. Fights off a defender. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. The shotgun handoff here. He gets loose. Great cut, they whiff on it. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Running out of time in the pocket. Who makes the grab?
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. He knocks it through with confidence.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Caught with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43. The offense going with the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The receiver grabs it. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They'll try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
And that's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first downs.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
And they'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Fakes takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Army. They cap the drive with 6 points. And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, Auburn, 3.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looking for the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs a route, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
This pass is on target, caught. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. QB to the tight end for a completion. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The field goal's good. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Black Knights will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback still with the football. Gets into space at the 50. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tight end makes the grab. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Auburn. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the try for two. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Black Knights. This offense really clicking.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Auburn, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Here comes a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Past the 10. Touchdown, Army. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. He decides to keep it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Breaks free. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. A deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
42, Auburn, 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. The 20, at the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always 1 touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the This is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Play action here on 1st down. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Jukes to get free. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Army. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. On the run, he'll let it go. Over the middle and incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And here comes the punter onto the field. And it's taken right around the 35. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Handoff running right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And the Black Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Black Knights. Great connection there for 6 points.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.